Hi, it's us again. We're in Boise. And we are headed to the courthouse. Do you want to tell them why?
I'm going to jail.
That's not funny.
I'm not going to jail. That's not true.
And it's not funny.
It is kind of funny. No, so we just left Seattle, visiting my father, and I requested several months ago to get some adoption records unsealed because my biological father was adopted and in 1955, and his health is failing him, and I'd like to find out for him who his biological parents were, and just for my own curiosity too, not necessarily to find out where I came from, because I know where I came from. I know my mother's side of the family very well, and my stepfather's side of the family I know well too, so I've got a good sense of self, but I can't say I'm not curious. And when you're black, any information you can get on your heritage is a good thing to get. So that's where we're heading. It's been quite a process. We started July 11th this time around. We're filling out the paperwork.
Today's October 10th.
It's October 10th, so it's been a few months. 4 months now, I guess. And every time we go in there, it's some reason why it hasn't been looked at by a judge yet. The judge forgot about it. The judge has been in conference. They seem to have a conference every other day or something.
Pause. The clerks lost the paperwork every single time. I can guarantee it.
That's what's happened. It seems like their eyes kind of get big, like, oops, we forgot to send it upstairs again. So now I'm just going to bug them constantly. So they said today Judge Ellis would have the paperwork in front of him, and if he signs off on it, I will get to review the paperwork and see that section of my family tree open up before me. So that's it.
So stay tuned. So we just left the courthouse, and today was month 3, round 1 for the day. Come back later.
Yeah, so it's much of the same. Still a little bit of run around, although we are making some progress, it seems as if. So now the judge does appear to know which case we're talking about, and he's at lunch right now, and the clerk that's handling our file will be going to lunch when the judge is due back from lunch.
It's convenient, right?
And so she's going to pass the information off onto a guy named Brady, who Brady does not like me very much because I'm in there all the time asking for these records. So
okay, we're always in there at lunchtime interrupting Brady's lunch.
It's always lunchtime, by the way, when you're at the courthouse. It's 8 in the morning, that's lunchtime. So is 2 in the afternoon. So,
it's lunchtime right now too.
And it's lunchtime right now, but that makes sense because right now, in the interest of being completely honest, it is 12:30, so it actually is lunchtime this time.
Okay, they win this time.
So, they always win because I still don't have the record. So. Hashtag winning always for the courthouse.
Ada County.
Go Ada County.
Okay, so we will let you know after lunch what happens around 2. Okay, so it's later in the afternoon, and we have Jordan with us.
I'm the only one.
You're the only one that's taking the heat.
The way Fanny,
But yep.
Yeah.
So anyway, we went back to the courthouse, and this is where we're at. Go ahead, babe.
Yeah, they're still winning. So, they should come back this afternoon. Let me first say, they always say that. Oh, come back tomorrow, and we'll have an answer for you. The judge will see it. This happened last week. They said Judge Ellis is going to get it on Tuesday. You're the first person on his list, in his queue. He will see it. We know that today. She said, oh, he'll be back from lunch. I just talked to his clerk. Come back after 1 o'clock, and we'll have an answer for you. Got back, and the supervisor came out and says, oh, I've got your number, she says. He's going to see it now.
Don't call us, we'll call you.
Basically. Go ahead and leave. Don't come back, we'll call you. So
I said, hey, babe, look up Judge Ellis's clerk's number and call him directly. Let him know you're here and let him know what's up. So if he actually does have the case, he'll be like, huh? And then if he doesn't have the case, he'll say, where the hell's the case?
Yeah, I think something else is going on, so I'm not sure what, but it's a process that's supposed to take about 7 days, and I first filled out the paperwork on July 11th and turned it in.
And it's October 10th.
So something else is going on that they do not want to say to me. So we'll see. We'll see if I get a phone call later on. Won't happen today because it's near 5 o'clock, but we'll see if I get a phone call tomorrow or the next day. But if I don't get one within the next 48 hours, I will go back in there again on Thursday and see if I can harass them for an answer again.
So we're just leaving the Ada County Court, and we have news.
Yeah, so they unsealed the adoption records for me the other day. We're just kind of updating about that, and that was tempered with some caution on my part because I didn't think there'd be any information in there. When I actually got to view the documents, there was a wealth of information, including her name, which I didn't think was going to be in there. So I was super excited, and the past 2 days we've been doing some online searching for this person, and it turns out she does not exist. So it appears as if she didn't give her actual legal name. So we're back at the courthouse again, getting all the documents to see if we can find some clues. Gonna listen to the documents so we can so that we can continue our search. So not quite sure who she is still. So
she was listed as Darlene Bascom, Bascom, and her birth date was October 12th,
1936.
1936. So if you guys could share that name and see if that could bring the birth mom back around or get information, that'd be awesome. The adoption took place in Boise, Idaho.
And she had her first child at the age of 15 in 1952. That child was being raised by her parents. So there are clues in these documents. We're just trying to figure out
Who's Darlene Bascom and where is she?
or who is Darlene, because I think her last name might not be Bascom.
So today is Friday the 13th. I don't think I'm scared of Jason Voorhees anymore, but our elected official, the orange guy, I'm afraid of him. And I've been sitting in the car for about 5 minutes now, and my dear sweet man right here has taken like 1,000 trips outside the car and back inside the car and outside. He's been a busy bee today. Looks so cute.